Okay guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be I'm going to be putting out a couple videos hopefully. I have absolutely terrible internet at home, so hopefully I'm going to be driving in somewhere and uploading videos somewhere else so I can get a couple videos uploaded today. But I want to just go over some strategy hopefully about random trio here, because we've got to hit this arena first. We definitely have to hit the boss arenas as well really hard, but we also have to go in here and play here really hard, get going, and get a bunch of wins knocked out today, get some more good players in tomorrow, and just carry the momentum on, keep going, and really work hard towards chest 9. Like I said in the last video, hopefully that's coming out before this, I'm not sure that we'll get it. I'm not sure if we'll get chest 9. If not, then we're going to have to take a break week, I think, and then come back and try for it again. And I personally don't want to wait a couple weeks to get chest 9 for everyone here. I want to get it right now. So if you're committed to getting chest 9, if you want to get chest 9 for everyone else, because it's not just for you. I'm not getting chest 9, personally. It doesn't really matter to me. It's going to get me some medallions, but that's about it. I'm getting it because I'm working hard because I want everyone else to get this chest. So don't just do it for you. Don't just grind a bit so you can stay in the clan, so you can get chest 9. Don't just kind of ride along with everyone else. If you're going to get the chest 9 rewards, you've got to work hard like everyone else and really be a team player. So that's my little spiel about USA. We're gonna have to work today if we want to get chest 9. If we want to get ourselves a good start for that. So my strategy for for random battles is I often start, like if I've got Dart Monkey, I almost start with that. Always start with that. Especially on a map like this, I might go maybe sub. Because that's a pretty good start here as well, or Buccaneer is pretty good. But originally, the first thing you want to do is just get a very cheap tower that will allow you to defend the first early rounds, but also, I'm going to send in some blacks here because he's not going to be able to handle those. I'm going to try to catch some of these here. You just want to get a cheap tower, that will allow you to send a lot of eco, and will also be cheap so that you can send eco. It'll allow you to not lose lives, but also send eco. So that the Dart Monkey is really good for that. He did a pretty good job with the Wizard. It worked pretty well for him. He's going to be struggling a little bit here with these spaced blacks and spaced yellows, or spaced whites. But he probably has a fair amount lower eco, but that's okay, because really you don't want to be getting as much eco as I have right now. This is probably a little bit overkill. I'm trying to steal some lives away from him right here, but it's not working, so I'm not going to keep on trying to get eco. There's no point of it. There's no reason to get that at this point, since this game is not going to go very late game. It'll most likely end round 13, is my guess. And so you don't want to get a bunch of eco because it takes a while for your eco to catch up to how much you spent. What I mean by that is that, ooh, I'm going to lose some lives there, but I should be good. What I mean by that is you get, so you get back a 25th of your whatever you spend, so you get one about that. So you get one. I'm going to try to defend. He's probably going to send. And I'm going to boost. Should be good, hopefully. Yep. So I was expecting him to do that. Worked out well. He should go down here. I'm just going to rush him a little bit here. That should be enough. So, what was I saying? Yeah, you only get about. So if you send reds, you're gonna spend $25, and you're gonna get back 1. So that means it's going to take a little bit less than 25 rounds to get back your money, because it does kind of compound on itself. So that if you... It's kind of complicated math. To be honest, I'm not probably the best at kind of explaining that. But basically, if you spend one dollar, then you're going to have $1 more the next round on eco. But it'll also still take a while for you to catch up to how much you spent. So in other words, that means just don't go overboard with eco. That's something I almost always do. I try to keep the pressure on my opponent, which is good. It's always a good thing to keep the pressure on your opponent, but it's not a good thing to send too much eco. So basically, without doubt, I'm always just jamming the eco early on, because eco in the first couple rounds is much better than eco in the later rounds. Because if you get to 350 eco within the first 2 rounds, that's going to give you a lot more money in the long run than getting to 350 eco on round 10. Just because you'll be getting that extra 100 eco for the 8 rounds in between round 2 and round 10 that you wouldn't be getting if you just got eco on round 10. And you can see here the other good thing about what I'm doing here is I'm going to be getting a lot of lives off of him, and almost certainly a boost. He should be boosting at least. He should have upgraded his ninja to the left side actually a couple times. He should. I don't know what he's doing. There he goes. Might actually be boosting here. Maybe not. But I'm going to get quite a few lives off of him. Looks like I just lagged a bit. He probably upgraded a little while ago. So I'm not actually getting that many lives off of him. Might not have actually gotten any lives or even attacks off of him. Which is something that's kind of annoying. I hate it when that happens. Just kind of how the game is set up. I can almost guarantee that he's not hacking. Even though it looks like a lot of balloons are still going through. Not a lot, but still some balloons are going through. When you don't see the green bar blinking, then they're almost certainly not life hacking, at least. They could be doing some other sorts of hacks, like money hacks, but I don't think this guy is. So you can see I'm up to 450 eco. I'm going to go, or 415. I'm going to probably go up to a little bit more. Not too much more, though. Because I'm going to be vulnerable here to greens, as well as next round I'm going to be very vulnerable. We're both going to be very vulnerable to yellows. I might actually get a glue gunner up here. Should I or should I not? No, I'm not going to. Because I'm going to be very, very far ahead of him on eco. He is making 250 eco, because I'm not sure. I don't think he's sent any eco. So I'm going to play a little bit of defense here early. And I'm going to be prepared for him to rush me. I can probably defend around 13 rush. And so I'm just going to play a little bit of defense here. Look for a weakness. I'm probably going to try to make him boost here on round 9. And then I'm going to send some leads on round 10. Leads and pinks. So hopefully, I'm not going to try not to spend very much eco here. That works. He boosted. So if you can get your opponent to boost for very little money sent, then that's really good. The only problem is he does have that blue ninjutsu up, as well as that glue gunner, which is going to do quite a bit of work for him. So I think I'm going to just play some defense here. Get a flashbang ninja up here if I need to. Yeah. I'm going to send him some camo leads here, because that's something that ninjas are very weak to. Camo leads. I mean, leads really anyway. But his... thinking about selling, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm going to wait for a bit. Because flashbang ninjas, while they're pretty decent, they do really help. They do really allow for the tower to kind of just, or for the balloons to regen. So I'm going to send in some regen leads here. And that should cause him some trouble. He'll probably end up boosting, and then I'll probably just go with an all-out rush against him. We'll see. Looks like he's getting a second Flashbang Ninja up, which could be a problem. But we should see. Shall see. I'm just going to boost here, make him a little bit worried, hopefully. Send him one ceramic there at the end. Okay. This might actually take him out, yeah. So you can see that that's how weak Flashbang Ninjas are to leads and regens of any sort. They just really allow them to regen quite a bit, even if they boost. Because you can see he boosted there a little bit late. If he boosted right away, it might have gotten it, but then I would have just re-rushed him and gotten him anyway. You probably need about 4 or 5 Flashbang Ninjas just to defend a constant stream of leads. It's actually something you kind of have to be aware of, especially for Random Trio, where you'll probably, well, you will both have the same towers. You might not play them the same way, but you'll have the same towers. So, I'm going to go with the Buccaneer start. Ice Tower is not really that useful here. I'm not going to farm, because it's going to end probably round 13 or before. I might. Ooh, yeah, he's going farm. So I definitely don't want to go farms right away. I'm going to definitely push him on eco. I might, like I said earlier, put down a farm like round 7 or 8 once I stop sending eco. But we shall see here. So the reason I put my Buccaneer over here, I put my Buccaneer or my sub over there, in order to have it basically send everything this way. Oh, great. Hopefully my computer doesn't die. So when their balloon's coming down here, you can see how his tower is shooting this way. So anything that misses goes just out this side and doesn't do anything. Versus if you had it over here, anything that missed this way would go over there and hit those. Well, not anything, but a lot of the stuff that missed. You can be sending me pinks or blues? Okay. That should not be a problem for me. So that's kind of, those are the couple of the main keys. Like I said in the first game, picking a tower that will allow you to send eco. There are some, I mean, if you get like Dart Monkey and Farm on a longer map, like if I had gotten this on Water Hazard, I probably would have farmed. There's a good chance I would have. But on this map, I really don't tend to like to farm. But otherwise, you just want to pick a really cheap tower that will allow you to send a fair amount of eco, will allow you to defend the opponent's eco, and will just kind of give you a little bit of advantage early on, and then you want to stop eco. So right now I'm at 440 eco. I may even went a little bit too far on my eco. And so I'm just going to stop. I'm not going to send any more at all. I might send him a Yellow Rush here in a little bit. Not sure. Kind of have to decide that still. But, because I could actually end up taking him out here if I managed to get him to... Ooh, he just bought a farm. That's not a good idea. I'm expecting he might rush me with yellows. If I do, I'll just defend them and then rush him. Does not look like it. What do I want to do? I'm going to actually put one more down. So I don't want to waste too much money here, because this can definitely set me up for problems later on if I spend too much and he's able to defend it. So I'm going to rush him now. The reason I waited one round is that I'll now be able to send leads out on round 10, because he'll probably boost here. Probably still has to. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to have to, unless he wants to just keep on leaking. And now I'm going to be able to send out leads, and he's going to have to do something here. Let's see, I saved my, whoopsie, what, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Okay, I thought I saved some tax, and I did not, evidently. But I got my boost left. It might be able to, nope. I thought I saved my tax, I evidently did not. Well done. I'm out, good game. Good game. So you're going to see there, you're going to lose some battles. I love Random Trio though. You can see there, I'll blame that on being distracted and also trying to commentate while I play. Made some mental errors there, but that's kind of the main keys when you're playing random trio. Send your eco early, get up your eco. Also realize what round it's going to end though. So if it's going to round 12, round 13, stop your eco early. If it's going to end even before that, don't send eco. Like if you've got like cobras and snipers, then you're going to be sending the whole time because they're not going to be able to defend. So just kind of look at the towers, maybe take a couple seconds before you actually enter the match. Think about what towers you have and kind of figure out when it's going to end. Plan ahead because it really depends on how well you plan. And yeah, go out there and grind, get some victories for whatever clan you're in, and just have some fun.